what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me But you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in, make me feel. Make me feel.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Welcome. Happy Thursday to everyone. Let me make sure all systems are go. Yes sir. Let's get it. So let's see what we got going on for today, guys. Amazing push we had here in Asian. Hope everyone is well. Good morning. Nice, man. Swete is hyped, man. This guy spamming good morning. Very nice to see. This guy's ready. Maybe he had a good Asian session. Hopefully he had a good Asian session because we pushed a lot. We pushed a lot for him in Asian. Let's see what we got going on for today. Let's have a look at Reddit though. We haven't had a look. I need to see what's going on with this gold. Is anyone saying that they've retired their mother from this gold push? Imagine I held my position, man. Could you imagine? We're gonna calculate that after. If I held my position, how much I would be up. I have the best entry, and that's how trading is. Think 100k? No, I don't think 100k. I think maybe 40k. Let's see. Need to know where the market will go. You just need solid TA plus correct mindset. TA, what's TA? Trading analysis, I'm guessing. How do I manage money? Taxes, all this, man. It's the wrong place to ask. Can you really be successful of day trading, like not work a job of it? Of course you can. An evaluation, but this account got banned for violating one of the rules. Yeah, you need to be able to... Man, look at this guy. Full micro scalping. I'm seeking a mentor. see what these guys recommend. Let's see how many ICT. Oh man, first comment. Elliott wave theory. Price action. Okay, okay. Classic pattern trading. Oh no. Oh no. Like, this is too broad, right? Price action is such a big topic. Man, poor guy. Thank you. I'll look into that in depth. Imagine this poor guy now has to go here and study Elliott wave, then study all of price action, then study patterns, then study SMC and ICT, then harmonics. Bro's cooked. Bro's cooked. DM me, let's chat. My last mentee has graduated. What the fuck do you mean graduated? What type of comment is that? I have time for another one. What? Oh my god. People have too much time, man. Who has time to write all this? Whoa. This is how cooked, man. People waiting for trades, they're replying to this. Anyways, let's have a look at what we got going on in the market here. See what's going on for today. First of all, let's calculate how much I would have been up. Let's calculate how much. Let's do the painful task, man. I had the best entry of ever. Insane entry. And we need to go to a 1 hour time frame. My entry is so insane. Where is even my entry? I forgot we've moved so much. Where is my entry? Bro, I don't even know where we are. Okay, well, there we are. There we are. Let's have a look. Are you ready? Look at this entry, man. Oh. If I held, I would be up 60 grand. 60 grand. That's pretty nice, 60 grand, huh? 60 grand with a one lot if you held. But that's the power of trading, right? That's like saying, I wish I held my position from here, right? I bet some people took buys here. Look where it is today. You know? You'd be up 130 more, actually. What is that? Yeah, that's 136 grand. So you can't say that, man. You have to be grateful that you capitalized 10 grand out of this move and that you can withdraw it. Imagine I took this on futures, guys. If I took this at futures, I could only withdraw half, and that's max payout. You can only get 5k on top step max payout from each account. That's max payout. So imagine you make all this money on your futures account. Imagine you make 30 grand on your futures account. You can't take out the 30 grand. Especially if it's on one account. You know? So imagine. Right? Imagine you make 15k in a trade. You're only allowed to take out 5. That's max payout. Max payout is 5. That's not true. It is true, man. It is totally true. But there's a new rule. You don't know the new rule. Your account balance has to reach higher than it was before to take out that payout. So, but the point is, in that sense, you can't take out the full 15, 20k. You might as well have made 10k. Not at once, yeah, but that's the point. Not multiple times, because you need to keep making profit on top of that. Right? You need to keep, if you had an account balance of, let's say, 10k, let's say you had an account balance of 20k profit. You could take out 5k, then your account will be down to 15, then you need to make another 5k, $5k and $1, then you can take another 5k, you know? So you create yourself a beautiful buffer. That's the one thing you would have. But, you know, at the end of the day, you couldn't take it out at once, right? You'd have to keep making 5k again and again and again. So that's a task in itself. So that's why in prop firms, you're better off copying your accounts, right? Yeah, exactly. Copying your accounts, taking that, and that's your return on investment.
Harry,
right?
Let me quickly explain that if you have a moment. The minimum winning day on Top Step is 150 euros. So you need 5 days of 150 euros.
You're gonna teach me, and I'm the one who introduced you to Top Step?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. You're wrong. I'll tell you that much. I can tell you from now, but go ahead.
So you need a 5 times 150 payout, since that's 750, and then you can withdraw 5,000 again. That's what it
No.
states on their website.
No, it's wrong. The new rule is if you have now whatever your previous balance was before your withdrawal, you have to be above that previous balance to take the next withdrawal. You cannot just make 20k, trade another 7 days, and then take the rest out, trade another 7 days, take the... You used to be able to do that, but they changed that rule now. They changed the rule, trust me. They changed the rule now. Your account balance has to be above on the new PA accounts. On the old PA accounts, my accounts, I still can do that. I still can do that. You know? Yeah, exactly. Not anymore? Yes. Bro, trust me on this. Trust me. There was a massive announcement on this. You were not even here when that happened. You have to trust. Why would I lie to you in this? This is my point, huh? I'm not doing it for me. If you want to believe that, believe that. But if you come to that situation, you trade another days of $150 and you expect to take a payout and it says it's not eligible, now you know why. Right? So you need to know the rules, right? Because if you don't know the rules, then there's no point. Because what you're better off doing... Trust me, Mirko, you're in the wrong here, man. But you're gonna be stubborn. If you're gonna be stubborn, then you're right, man. I'm wrong then. So, you're right, and that's... You can believe that. 100%. You know? Let's see the website then. It says it right here, man. This is the example. They're fooling here because I know for a fact the way that they're wording this is very interesting. Look how they're wording this. First payout, current balance, yes, 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 blah, blah, blah. 50% up to 5,000. Okay, 3,000. Take a 3,000 payout. Balance is now 3,000. This becomes your new starting balance for future profitability. This is very dangerous wording, this. Current balance, 3,600. Starting balance after your last payout. 5 full winning days. Maybe they changed it back though. When is this updated though? Can we see when this was updated? Because this is the old policy. That's the old policy. Then they wrote an article saying that you have to be above your last payout. Yeah, so this is, they changed it after this, right? This came out maybe December. This was the old policy. Then in December, they came out on and they said that you need to be above your payout balance. I remember the whole article. Remember the guys, we posted it? We have to research this though, because we posted it. Remember we had this, you know, Remember we had this discussion because we were discussing it. Didn't want to make it a huge thing. Yes, you did. That's why I opened the mic and make it a whole thing. I know my accounts, the new policy still stands. Yeah, but this says otherwise, right? I know you also know the new policy that they said. On my account, I know this is the policy because I bought my accounts before they made that rule. So I know that this is the policy. This is correct for my account. I will be able to withdraw this. But then they can, maybe they changed it back and they didn't tell anyone. Right? Which is good for us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe it's just after your 4th payout. See? Yeah, maybe now they change it to your 4th payout. Pre-payout starting balance, man. Not even the 4th one. Right? We need a pre-payout starting balance. Yes, they did. I got an email. I know because I talked to support. What are you saying? It may be the same rules just for accounts during that time period. They changed it like 3 times already. It's for new accounts back like it used to be. Okay, cool. So it's gone back. So if you bought an account, unfortunately, during that time where they had that stupid rule that it had to be above that account balance, then you're in trouble. So what I would recommend doing, honestly, if I was in yours, so it's good we know this. So now they made it back. So that's great. They made it back to old policy. But if you bought an account during that time where they had that policy, like Gigi is saying in chat, it's better to full send that account, take a payout, don't mind blowing it, and then get other accounts. Like it's because you're better off trading with these new rules. These new rules are a lot better, right? These are back to how it was before. My accounts are like on those rules, which is nicer, right? And apparently they got an email. This is the problem. In the prop firm space, you need to be keeping on top of the rules, right? Because it's all, especially with a prop firm like Top Step, they're always changing their rules, right? Because they could go back to that. That's why it's important, guys. Run your accounts up, take the withdrawals. Don't be waiting. It's not a live account where you can sit. Take your money, guys. Take your money. That's why I've been telling people who have been really profiting on this gold pushes here. I've been saying just pull out. Pull out and then do what? Add back in, try to get more profit again, and then withdraw again. It's the best way to do it instead of trying to build a big stack. Okay? I read that if you lose your account, you can have it back with 500. Is it worth the... No, I don't think it's worth it. Bro, that means you need to fail 10 challenges in a row. Like, think about it. Pay 500, get your account back, or fail 10 challenges. You know, if you're failing 10 challenges, you're not a good trader. You were never going to get a payout anyways. You see what I'm saying? Like if you're taking 10 challenges seriously and you're failing every single challenge because each challenge is worth 50, it doesn't make sense to pay $500 to get your account back. It's just for like a desperate person who just passed and they're like, I don't want to go through all of this again. You know, imagine someone who passed only risking like $150, $200 because they were scared of losing their account. You know, such a grind. Then they're probably going to pay it. They make easy money that way. You know, so anyways, let's get into the analysis here now that we've cleared that up. Sometimes it's good to understand those things, right? See how they're constantly changing. So if that was the case and you ran up a massive stack on your futures account, the only problem is you can't hold overnight really well on futures. They will transfer you to a new contract, but I have to research how much fees and how do they cut your position if they do, but they will transfer you to the new daily contracts, but there's a certain way. But the main thing here is gonna be, if you run up a big stack, then just reach the $150 days, $150 days, and then keep pulling. This would be the best. This would be the best idea. Yes, I got an email. They yes, they are, because they did support said it's better. Yeah, so he's agreeing. I had a whole convo with them. I didn't believe it. Or 5 no fee in a row. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, apparently they did this under the bus which is very weird because if I was a business owner, I would promote this heavily because it will help my sales, right? Of course it will help your sales. You're telling people we're going back to better trading conditions for the trader. Because I remember, who remembers the time when that rule came out that you had to be above your starting balance, your pre-withdrawal balance, and everyone was like really upset. I remember. It was like a massive headache. So, gold today. Massive push we had overnight. There was actually a beautiful option here. Man, this was just crazy easy, huh? Look at this one here. I wish I took this. You know, if I took this again with the one lot, this position here, 20 grand. Insane what it's giving, man. Insane. Problem is you get a bit complacent if you capitalize off this move. Not as hungry, but this is just like simple close above and beautiful price action. And today, even this morning, nice push above these highs here. I actually took this position here this morning. I took it on my funded account here, this one here. Closed for 2,000 bucks. So that was pretty nice. Had a micro bottom wick there. So yeah, I mean, that was good. Took break of this high here. So small position to start off the day. It's just pushing heavy, gold, man. Gold is just pushing heavy. You can get away with a nice, you know, with a nice I mean, that push there already, just that push there was 200 pips, you know. Again, I just put a one lot on it, 200 pip push, you know. No bottom wick entry. I had plus I was going break of highest high. What you take? This one here. This one here. If you look here, it has a bottom wick and a gap up. So gap up, bottom wick, filled it. Set up one, close above the range. But I didn't enter break of this high, I entered break of highest high, which is basically next to each other. So yeah, and then closed out at the top of this candle. Since when do you trade that early? It wasn't that early, man. Wasn't that early. It's just gold, man. This is like 9:45, man. Hour before stream only. So the good thing is we're back to where we started. Since we're back to where we started, I'm buying second Porsche. This is 2 grand. The good thing is, I mean, gold right now doesn't care about trading time. That someone wrote trading time. You're right, but really there is like no trading time on gold these days. Anything Asian to London is okay. The only issue we have is you still have to respect price action, key levels, stuff like that. Understand the push. The big thing that sold it to me is the liquidity grab. Because why do we take liquidity, which hasn't happened since back here, right? It's been a long time, and then we close above. For me, if it's gonna go, it's gonna happen then. You know what I mean? Without the liquidity grab, I would hesitate for sure. You know, first time we rejected 60 so many times here. 60 was a strong level. If you look at the 60 level on 5 minute as well, guys, check the 60 level on 5 minute, full holding, price down. Look at this. And then we got the liquidity grab, and that was the close above there. So I'm like, man, this is the first time we're closing above 60. First time we're closing above 60. Have to give it a shot, because I was even planning to manage if something just closed back in the range. We had 5 minute structure before. It's too much confirmation. Liquidity grab, double 5 minute structure. Like, that's beautiful to have one here and one here. And it's not a 5 close above, it's a 15 close above. Could have had a better bottom wick, but it was there. It was there. And you know, with these ranges these days, was great. Put TP a little bit below this high, you know. So yeah, that was the trade from this morning. Set up one here. So now what have we done? Well, we reached towards this wick here, and we started to pull back. I would like to see on CFD brokers, have we broken the wick? Can you guys please do an experiment for me, and everyone check on their platform. Does anyone have the wick broken? CFD brokers, wick is not broken for me. Futures, let's have a look. Wick is also not broken on futures. Can everyone have a look and tell me what? Yo, Riker's drawing. Everyone have a check for me. Just I want to see. No. Bro, is risking $400 to $500 on a 50k top step combine viable? I would risk more myself, honestly. I would risk more myself, honestly, because I'm trying to pass the challenge fast. I'm not trying to waste time. So 4 to 500 is safe. Wick not broken. Okay, so most people wick not broken. So we haven't grabbed liquidity from the upside. So there's still a potential we want to do what? Grab liquidity from the upside. Okay. We just need to see, okay, how do we want to do that today? 30-minute strong bearish candle close. This 30-minute here is kind of, you know, giving a bit of headache at the moment. Look at the 1 hour showing us signs of rejection. I mean, this was another reason for my entry. Look at this 1 hour close we had, guys. Like, this is just, you have to send it, man. You have to send it. And, you know, we talked about when you have these wicks so close to, yeah, man, it's just too much confirmation not to send that trade. I had to give it a shot here. I had to give it a shot. Send it towards the upside. And let's see now. Do we want to go and retest this high for London, or is London going to just crash out here? Is London going to crash out and say, I'm done? We don't know yet. Yesterday was not the case. London actually pushed very heavily. We are in a pullback phase right now. Problem with this pullback is we have this structure. With this structure, we could come back, retest it, and fail. So there is a chance maybe we trade back towards this structure. But you see in this case here, we were trying to reject this previous structure. We came up, we tried to reject it, and then we got confirmation of above. So it's always nicer to get confirmation of above. I love to trade continuations in this spot or deep pullbacks, right? Those are my favorite. Mini pullbacks are good like this. This is a good mini pullback. But look, you're trading back towards the structure. So if we get a chance now where we break this above 70, if we get back above 70 key level, I believe we can have a shot at a buy. Buy to go back and test the high, see what's up. Selling today. Look, yesterday London did not sell off. I do not want to be a seller in this market. I've made way too much money just buying this market and waiting for buy opportunities. For me to go and sell in this, but I'm sure people can make money from sells. And there's might be options to make money for sells. Is it going to be a smart idea for me? Probably not. Why? Because I'm not confident in saying that this market, I mean, anyone who's been trying to short gold has been having a hard time, I feel, right? I don't think it's the smartest idea to short gold. So I would love to see a close above 70 for buys. If we come back to retest these lows around 40s, even better buys. We are playing with massive ranges. If we can get a good stop loss, it's going to be very easy to hit a 1-to-1, you know? If we get a good stop loss, 1-to-1 is not going to be a problem today. I mean, just to come back to 40s here is like 200 pips, huh? To go back to 70s from where we are is 90 pips. So if you imagine we're getting a 30 pip stop loss, that we don't need too much volume. Even London not giving us heavy volume, we can still profit. So what's going to be nice is waiting for good structures. Even if we have to play it on 1 minute, it's okay. Because if we have to play it on 1 minute with tighter stops, right? And we're getting what? We're getting like maybe a 40 pip stop. Guess what? It's not going to be too difficult to hit TP, right? So apart from that, let's go ahead and we have a look at DAX, see what DAX is doing here. DAX is not really the most cleanest price action. This daily is just kind of hovering around where it was. I really thought it would come up and start to fill the gap here and finish that move, but it's struggling to do so. We have 4-hour break of structure. We have daily candle closing bullish. Messy price action. This definitely could flip. I hate these ranges. There's just so many resistances everywhere. Like, look how many lines I have to have so close to each other. It's disgusting. With the 4-hour close below, we lose this level, you get some sells, huh? I feel like we lose this level, we get some sells. But you know, these days DAX not always the best. German Banking Authority warnings the stock market might crash. Bro, they can keep warning all this bullshit, man, but DAX is doing nothing. Has no power. Just totally sleeping. What about a buy above here? Maybe we could also look for a buy above here. Yeah, that would make sense for maybe a shot of a buy. Let's see how that goes. So that's kind of the plan, actually. Buys above, sells below on DAX. We just need some power and volume. Now, let's have a look at NASDAQ here, because NASDAQ's been interesting, popping up into new highs yesterday. Massive retracement with FOMC and all of that jazz. Now we're trying to retrace that whole move over Asian. Again, Asian push very strong here for even Nasdaq. Daily time frame here, beautiful close on daily time frame. 4-hour time frame, very strong closes as well. But we are a little bit in a range here. We're going to keep this 4-hour resistance. 1 hour is coming closer towards the top of the range, which doesn't help us. So what we want to do today, we don't want to sell just yet. I'm not ready to sell just yet, but I am ready to buy from daily resistance or from down here. Yeah, so Nasdaq pullback buys today. If we're gonna take breakout buys above here, I don't know if I want to do that. This was your buy. What time was this? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. was the beautiful setup. If we had this right now, I send this, right? At least to test here. That would be the goal. This is also not a bad buy here. Check this one out. This one's quite nice. Full LTA. But now where we are, we want to come back to maybe this spot here. If we can come back to this spot, we could maybe play a bounce buy from here back up to these highs. See how that goes. Okay. I think that would be an okay idea. Something that I'm happy to look at. And honestly, that's going to be the plans for today. We can have a look at silver. I know people have been looking at silver. So let's have a look at silver here because silver has had some beautiful price action here. Wow. So let's see here. Daily time frame. Wow. Beautiful daily close. Retest now already. 4-hour time frame here. 4 hours looking a little bit messy though. We have to be honest about that. Not very confidence inducing 4-hour. But the pullback we have right now is very nice. Very nice pullback. See what's going on there in terms of the pullback land. I mean, 9 minutes for this candle. This candle closes bullish. Would be a classic setup too. Could send it towards the upside. We have retested something. 5 minute doesn't look the best. But 9 minutes, you'd see how everything looks up. Yeah, man, that would be kind of how you trade silver today. Trade it back towards the highs. I remain bullish on silver. Had a big break here. Now a nice, you know, nice retest. So you see how it closes. Why is silver future so big? Yeah, you have to trade micros, man. Like 3 micros. So yeah, that's the analysis breakdown for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the stream. Make sure to, you know, support the stream. I would appreciate it. 200 of us in here. If we can get the likes up to 100, I would appreciate it. And let's get this day started. I can't trade, but you can. Wait, what are you using to calculate? My Excel sheet? No, it's no, it's different. I know for sure you can trade on futures with make sure you're trading SIL. Yeah, $5 a tick SIL. There we go. That makes sense, right? Let's see. Let's go SIL. Let's see if they have it here. Metals. Silver micro. Let's say we want to risk. How big is our stop loss on silver? Let's see. Let's put a stop loss of, let's see what we have right now. Now our stop loss is, let's say right now it's about 133. We want to risk 5%, which would be $500. Put 50k. Here it's not giving us a number. Oh shit, not 14%. 13 points. Even here it's not giving us a number. 1. We have to experiment it then. Should I take 1 micro now and see how much I'm risking with 1 micro? Should we go and run it for fun? We have to learn somehow. Sacrifice my account. Let's see. We'll go sacrifice my account. The things you guys make me do. The things you guys make me do. 1 micro. Let's see what happens. 1 micro here. How much am I risking? Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, that was like $20 already. 1 tick. Holy shit. So if 1 tick was $20 there, that was 1 tick. I wonder how much that was if I was to drag it down. But then it's easy to make money. Anyone have a practice account we can try? See how much it was. One micro contract with this stop loss. I'm interested to drag, but I don't want to lose too much money here. 7.5? What do you mean? 750? $595? How do you open a practice account? 500 SL? That's not bad. So we can say 10. Yeah, so we can say around 10 points is $500 on sync. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. $500 is not bad. We can handle $500. We're just playing with some bigger risk. We're just playing with some bigger risk. $500 is not bad. Micro contract? Yeah, it is insane. But if you measure that size move, bro, that 50-minute candle is almost a 0.5% candle. That is almost a 0.5% candle. Check it in terms of percentage. How to pass? Yeah, I think it would be great for passing an account, man. Full. Super easy. Man, even for making stupid money, you can make some silly money on silver, huh? Because they give you full leverage for that. Oof. Yeah, you can lose it. It works, but if you're looking to full send account, I need to do it. Come on, bro, risk it. I just haven't done too much research in silver. Like, I'm tempted to take it. Maybe today I take it on one of my accounts, but I'd love to. I'd love to. Silver is been moving amazing. Simple price action setup. Some of the guys have been taking it. But yeah, gold pushing back, it's not a problem because it's giving us range to trade back up. This is a way better scenario than being just blasting at highs because we don't know when it's going to stop. So here, even if we fail today, right? Even if we come down, fail, at least you have this move. And this move these days is not small. It's like 200 pips, you know? So you get something. You get something. Hi, do you make any special information on your journal like you lose position? I'd like to follow and learn from your losses. Yeah, it's very good to learn from my losses. But that mainly we speak about in the exclusive group. You know, we go in depth about that stuff and it's more of a discussion. To type that would be an essay. So it's better to discuss and make sure that people understand. But not only that, my wins, because the wins is what we want to replicate. Sometimes losses just happen. We did everything correct, but it's not 100%. Trading is not 100% win rate. So even though, sometimes when I discuss with people, I tell them, today we lost, but we did everything correct. And we all understand that. We understand what was correct and we move on. Whereas what's good to do is to do what? Is to discuss your wins, because that's what we're trying to replicate. So that's, we make an effort to go and to go through all of that after stream, right? With the guys in the exclusive, we do that. How much leverage you're using? How much leverage do they give you on funded account in Top Step? They reduce it once you get to your Express account. So once you're funded, they reduce it. Just close out that short 200 pips. Yeah, if it was your plan to short today, then it's worked out here. Whatever, maybe you took this 5 break of low, whatever it may be. As I said, I want to be a buyer of gold, man. I mean, this gave me this morning easy 200 pips here, right? I want to get more moves like that. Like literally, no drawdown, break of high, straight to TP, right? You guys all understand that position or no? That's like a staple position. Should be pretty simple, right? These positions, break of high, close up there, stop below, 2,000 bucks, easy.
Harry?
Yo, man.
It looks like gold might reject that 1 hour range that we have. Would it be a good idea wait for the 15-minute candle to close bullish above maybe that range and then go for buy, set up 5-ish?
I mean, that'd be like a setup 2, so I'd say we can see how it forms from here, yeah, but we spoke about coming back to 40, so it would support that same idea, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat your plan, what you're looking for right now? Yeah, I want to see maybe if we hold this 40 level here, we could look to take buys back up. But we need to see proof that we're holding the level, right? Because on 5, we have a lot of LTA here. Have you traded silver futures? Just now I did. Just now we did on stream. We had a bit of a session, seeing how risk is sorted out. Very interesting. Alright, what concepts to use besides yesterday daily candle, previous 4-hour candle, decide your bias? Market analysis, man. Telling the story, right? Let's have a look at this. Depends. If you can trade to the range, you can do it. But if you're at it, would be better to close above, right? Does that make sense? So if you can trade back to the previous range, trade to it. If you're at it, then maybe be nicer to be something above, just in case. But again, bias is bullish, so it won't matter too much. Gold respects whole numbers with quarters. Yesterday we did a quiz on stream, and we asked what numbers does it respect. So everyone write in chat, What was the number from yesterday's quiz? Let's see if you guys remember or not, huh? Every what? On stream. Let's see if you guys remember. Everyone participate. If you don't know the answer, you are gay. Come on. There we go. Now we can see some. There we go. There we go. Good job. Good job. Everyone writing $5 is good job. Right? Yesterday when we did the quiz on stream, people were mixed. You held gold throughout Asian. I was out on my runners. I didn't hold through Asian. I just took a buy from here and closed here. Small one. Took this yesterday, I guess rejected previous range. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Right? If we're at it, problem. Again, you're taking it on 5 as well, right? It's not a confirmation on 5. 5 is different. That's also another mistake, right? Pushing it on 5. Five, like stick to continuation trades, set up 5, stuff like that. Set up 4. Rough. Was it Nas? Was Nas and S5 previous candle didn't have top? What, just now or when? I'll have a look. Oh yeah, it said it had a top. It's a valid trade actually. We should have capitalized off that actually. That's a shame. This is nice liquidity grab as well. You didn't take setup 2 on Nas? No, I was actually lost concentration there. I took the Nas? Nice, nice. No, only trade I've taken today is this gold buy. That's it. Just this one. Setup 1. Me neither, and I rarely miss them. Weird it happened to both. Yeah. Don't know why. I was actually looking at gold here, how we were retracing from this low, and then it must have crossed my mind. Shame though, I think it was valid. If you check the 5 as well, that kind of seals the deal. Let's see what Dax is doing here. See, Dax is a little bit sleeping, man. Is there a double top from the wick of New York session yesterday? Yeah, but I don't like equal highs like this on gold. I prefer it go and grab the liquidity above the highs. Maybe go tap 600. So I still feel like that's maybe an option for today. Hi, I just joined. Should I buy gold right now? Up to you, man. SMC, so interesting. You would analyze, so nice to miss on higher time frame and become liquidity. Let's see this SMC chart. Of course they want to short gold. Support. Support not working right now. Buy order block. This was another order block. See, what I don't like about the order block is the order block itself is almost 100 pips. But, you know, people have their own methods. If it works for them, then great, you know, as long as it works. Like, we want it to work. Problem is when it doesn't work and then they're still saying it's the Holy Grail because they believe it works. That's the problem. That's what I don't agree. If they are working and killing it with it, okay, send it, man. Keep trading. But if you're believing, if it's not working and you have no path and you're believing this is the Holy Grail, that's a problem, right? Be open-minded to other things. Even with me, even if my strategy does not vibe with you, right? It's a fairly simple strategy, but for some people it might not vibe with them. They also need to be open-minded. Maybe they're better to be SMC traders. Who knows, right? But I think it's, you know. Don't you think we're at the top of the range for NQ? But we're buying from a pullback in that type of trade. So that's where it's acceptable. Buying the highs, I can agree. A bit difficult now to buy the highs. But buying from a pullback, not a problem. Because even if it rejects here, you can manage. Double liquidity grab is very good. Bro, blowing 4 FTMO accounts in first 6 months, executing even with all the information I got. Any short advice? Information is not going to help you, unfortunately, man. You need application, how to apply that information. I say this time and time, I sound like a broken record. People are happy to pay so much money, right, to just go and you know, spend money like this, but you need to apply the concepts, have someone help, get feedback, stuff like that. It actually does help, you know. It takes a lot of time before you're at a stage where you can give yourself real subjective feedback. I'm new here. What's the trading style? I've learned inverse fair value gaps. Oh, so we have another guy who loves to have his gap filled. And it works. But I'm looking for other models to test on paper accounts. Knowledge is power. If it works, man, keep doing it. You don't need to experiment. If you want to trade like me, come here, vibe. I trade more of a price action model based off looking at how buyers and sellers are coming into the market, what levels that they are holding, defending, and being messed up against, you know. Lobster price action? Yes, sir. That's the one. Harry, you know I came from SMC where I trade demand and supply, but I learned how to weigh for... Man, what's happened to English, man? You're supposed to be living in England, man. Now you're totally cooked. How to weigh after structure being formed inside the zones and it works perfectly? Yeah, man, it's very strong, especially if you come back to those zones. But not every day we're sitting at a supply or demand zone, right? So some days we have to trade between them, but when the days you can come back towards them, it's great. I was stuck experimenting for 3 years, not worth it. Better just to stick to one and adjust. Yeah, that's why I said if it's working for him, inverse fair value gaps, you know. If, you know, another guy who wants his gap to be filled, no, another guy who has his gap filled. That's how you are, right? You are value gap. You're a guy who trades that. If you trade that, it's just fact, you know. Like I can title myself a price action trader, and if you're someone who trades gaps and you like your gap being filled, you have to be titled that as well, right? It's just facts, you know. It's just facts. Zesty price action trader here. I don't know why you guys are laughing and sus, you know. Your thoughts about break and retest strategy? I mean, break and retest strategy is a basic one, but sometimes you don't get the retest, then what are you going to do, you know? Lol, gap filled, it works for NY, 5 payouts this year, but too slow for Asia, London, so trying to learn a style that fits slower moves. Bro, if you're trading gold in Asia, it's not slow at all, man. But maybe because you are looking for your gap to be filled, so it has to come back to fill your gap. But in Asia, it just keeps pushing. So you should check out my breakout trades. That will help you, yeah. If you want to be trading Asia, you can check them out. I'll guide you towards a video. Check out this breakout one here. This one should be a good one. You can see the full course there as well. What do you think about gap fill on GJ? Let's have a look, brother. So we start off on daily here. Daily is moving nice, man. Maybe we get a GJ trade here. Look at that daily close. Beautiful pullback, 4 hour start. Wow. Where's this gap? Let's see if we can find. Yeah, now we're coming towards it. 15-minute now, closing very strong bullish, which is the problem. Actually, yeah, GJ was hard to enter, man. This candle doesn't help, huh? This big candle here. If you send this candle, we don't like that's your target is the gap fill, right? So let's see what we're talking about here. For a total gap fill, we're talking about 19 pips. Stop loss here about 28 pips. If you could get the retest right now, would be perfect. You know, that's the problem. Now, sending it on 5, let's say, to just trust this structure here, it's possible, but there's a big risk. Because if price wants to come down for that retest, then you're going to lose. You know? Then you're going to lose. So that's the problem I have. You could try it and then be like, you know, maybe even use as tight as 1 minute to manage that. Because if it's coming back, you know you're going to lose. But I feel in general, you want to be on the side of having some sort of pullback or something, you know. Nas buy on 1 minute breakout. Nas was the S2, man. We missed Nas. We missed Nas today. Nas was this S2 buy here. Big miss this one. This one sucks. But it happens, man. Right? You don't want to jump into a worse position here. Like it's frustrating. I'm frustrated I missed Nas, but you have to blame Sankit. All his fault, man. Such a asshole, man. Comes back to join, doesn't donate any, you know. Donate any help, man. Let's see what you got going on here. GJ, the 5 minute? Yeah, we just spoke about that. So did you hear what yeah. So hopefully you heard my analysis on that as what can happen. So let's see. We're coming close to London Open. Maybe we can get a bit of a retrace back on gold here. We can get at least a little scalp. Not a scalp, but something. Let's see what happens. I'm just scared about a bit of this open price action we have here. See, we have this open price action, right? This big range that possibly we could come down and fill. So that's the only threat we have right now. Oh, nice. This DAX is cooking for something, man. I'm new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. His name or her name is Press to Press. Wow. That's very interesting. Press to Press. Present. That's what I'm saying. Press to Press. I like silver. Let's see silver. Oh yeah, silver is nice, man. Man, should we try trade silver? This could go wrong or this could go extremely right. I want to buy physical gold in for a wedding in December. Should I wait for any pullback? Man, you're totally cooked now. Oh, in December? Oh, you have time, man. Of course you should wait for a pullback. Are you mad? Unless you want to be like the guy in orange juice. Up to you. If you want to be like our friend who bought orange juice. What if it keeps rallying? Fuck it, man. You don't want to buy now. It's like the worst idea to do. It's like full FOMO mindset. What if it keeps going? Then it keeps going, but it's such a bad time to buy right now. I would never. That's like not even crossed my mind to think. Just go buy fake gold or something, bro. You know, you have to compromise, man. Do it for the investment scheme, bro. You have to scheme properly, man, you know? Just go buy fake gold. You know, but if you're gonna buy gold, you have to buy on pullbacks. You don't need a crash, but at least a pullback, right? If you get a crash, I would buy on the crash. It makes sense. You know, that might be your chance. But, man, to just buy right at the highs here like this, too much, man. Calculating micros on silver using Top Step is painful, bro. I think you're going in or just 1 micro max. 1 micro, I think I'm risking over. 1 micro, I think I'm over risking. Show us orange juice. Yeah, let's see how orange juice is doing quickly. Yeah, this is the one. Is this the one? No, this doesn't look like orange juice. What was the ticker for orange juice? Oh yeah, we're on a 5-minute time frame. Sorry. No, this is not orange juice, man. Who remembers the orange juice ticker, man? Juice orange. Let's put it backwards. Maybe some people are being... Man, what was the orange juice ticker? I swear it was something else. OG? This is bonds. I have to check in my reels on my Instagram. Then I'll be able to find it. I was on bonds. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, now I'm really happy. Now my day has been made. Oh, we're rallying on orange juice. Oh, but we dumped even lower, man. Oh, shit. Man thought that this would be it, man. Man thought that this would be the bottom and it's dipped lower, man. Shit. Shit. Big problem for my man in orange juice here. He's still totally cooked here. Can you believe he bought here? Now he's totally cooked. So let's see now. If we get a retest here, I'm going to buy orange juice. You wait, guys. I'm going to buy orange juice on the retest here. Gonna send it, man. Gonna become a millionaire. Toilet before the open. Yeah, let's go toilet now so we can make sure the open has volume. So I'll be back. Leave a like before I go. Leave a like. Get the likes up to 100. Don't be sus, man. Come on. My broker has orange juice. I know. Vantage has orange juice. Now we're in for... I'm going to search on Vantage right now. Orange juice. What is it on Vantage? Orange. Oh my god. OJC, man. Best broker ever. Chart. Man, it has great spreads as well, I think. Let's have a look. Bro, I swear. Open chart. Hello, quickly open chart window. I need to see this. Man, it has the tightest spreads I think ever made. Bro, the spreads are insane maybe. Let's have a look. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to load my template. Okay, spread's not that good, but this is insane. Yeah, spread's a bit cooked, but we have to buy it, man. I'm gonna buy it. I swear. Look at this shit. This is orange juice. Orange juice on Vantage, man. Bro, we're gonna buy it. Next dip, I'm swing trading orange juice on Vantage. I'm gonna wipe them clean, man. Big payout coming. This is gonna be insane. We have to do it. We have to do it. I'm gonna do it. Why are you on silver? To trade it, potentially here. Vantage a good broker. I'm happy with them, man. I'm happy with them. I have direct contact. I can speak with people, someone to manage our accounts. It's great, man. It's great. You know? I love, like, I was with IC for a very long time, but the minute they started having problems, I had no point of contact. No one wanted to help. You know? So, for me, it's nice to have point of contact, you know? Spreads are the same. Like in this gold volatility right now, having under a pip spread is amazing with this volatility. So it's good, man. I'm happy with it. They hook us up as well. Have switch already? Yeah. If you switch, then you can. Why don't you trade YM in London? Because it usually moves. Actually, I found it better. Did you move all your funds? How it works with big funds? Yeah, it works. It works with big funds. They have up to $100,000 instant withdrawal, which I like. And I still have my swing account on IC. So you funded? I'm using all, man. I'm using all. Have you tried Fusion? No. Only brokers I've tried IC and Vantage. Those are the two ones. And then Vantage, they give us, we have a custom support. We have all this stuff. You can read it here, what we get. Deposit bonus if you're into that stuff. Here, you can check out the link. Or you can use my code Tradesharpe. There you go. I was number 100 to like. Nice, man. Nice. You're a legend. All right, breaking down here. Maybe sell here. Sell on the open, but it's not going to give it to us, is it? Yeah. I was about to say, if we get a nice top wick here, we can have somewhere to put stop loss. But it's not going to do it for us because it's not worth it, you know? Now you go break even at the lows here. Boom. Tapped break even. Boring. See what Nas pulling back is interesting. Might get a second shot. What did silver do? Silver stuck here. We need a close above here. Wait 15 minutes, see if we get a close above here. Are you looking to buy silver to the high? Yes. I'm not too confident though, because it's not something I've done on silver. It's new to me, but you know, price action works. What I'm doing is not a good thing as a professional, because I should do a lot of research before getting myself involved. But I kind of feel like in this market condition I can get away with it, but we'll see if I'm wrong on that and learn my lesson the hard way. This 1 hour on silver is a big problem though. Very bad 1 hour. DAX sweeping low, we'll see if it... Oh, no, not sweeping low, man. It went below the low. But can you imagine? Nasty came back, stop you break even, then push down. Nasty that. Shalom. What language is shalom? Shalom, please, $10. Help me. What I think it is. Anyways, I'm not wrong. Israel. Asking me for $10. Yeah, let's not open. Do you think CL will break? What is CL, bro? What is CL? Oh, good morning. What the fuck? Crude oil futures. Ah, okay. Futures for oil. Yeah, we can have a look at it after stream, man, in the exclusive group. Come in and remind me. We'll have a look at it together. Mirko, what are you doing, bro? Can you just give us the signal next time? Bro! Tell us to enter if the crash is coming, you know? Like now. Don't tell us like this. We grab liquidity here. This could be interesting on Nasdaq if we don't want to dump here. This could be interesting. Who do you think will be the next Fed chair? Me! I will be the next Fed chair. Harry Sharp, vote for me. Were you affected by Tradeovate malfunction yesterday? I'm not on Tradeovate. Maybe someone in chat was. Were you? Roll the quiz, man. Maybe. I don't want to do a quiz. I want to make money. I'm in the group. Yes. After stream, we'll go through it together, man. Use that time wisely. Is it advisable to teach your girlfriend trading? Not at all, man. Definitely not. What do you think about CL? We'll get to it, trust me. Definitely not. I was in a trade myself. It hit 1 to 10, wondering if they're gonna keep it or not. Why wouldn't they keep it? Oh, it was like by accident hit 1 to 10? You want to fund all her blown account, bro? That is the best comment, man. That is the best. Can't be that mean, man. Going to sleep soon? Okay, if you're going to sleep soon, we'll do it now. But I need to... Okay, we have 2 minutes, though. We have 2 minutes. Because I need to see a certain closure. So we're pushing up here heavy, trying to tap back into this daily. Where are we on the weekly? Also trying to come back into this weekly here. 4-hour time frame is pushing very heavily bullish at the moment here. These pullbacks will be opportunities here, but that's exactly what you want. So if you can get a pullback now, maybe back into 63s, support from there, then you can start to move towards the upside. You know? Because I couldn't exit at 1 to 1, but trade of 8 went down. By the time it came back, it hit 1 to 10. That's a good thing, man. You should try fight your way to get that, man. Just, you know, fight your way, man. Fuck them, man. You deserve money. Just, you know, fight your way to get that. Nice, man. 29% 1 week. That's a great pick, man, that one. That was a great pick. I remember one time I was supposed to open a 1.5 lot when I first started. Okay, when I first started. And then what happened? I opened a 15 lot and it won. I was so happy, man. If it lost, I would cry myself to sleep for sure. Be super upset. Okay, we come retest the daily support, man. This, I'm actually tempted to try a bit of a bounce buy soon. How can we play this bounce buy? 5-minute closing bullish here. Back above 4-hour support, we get something. What are we to trade back up here? 23 points. Do I play the bounce just from here? Try something frisky. Risky, frisky. Hey man, is your mentorship program open? How does it work? One-on-one? No. So when you join the group, you get a one-on-one call with me. If you're buying the package which we have now, not package, but you get to join the group for 5 months, and part of that is you get a call with me. Okay. So yes, there is, but no, it's too cheap to be full one-on-one programs. All the information is here on the website. Check out the video, read through it. You can have a look if you want to be part of it. It is limited because I can't be taking tons of one-on-one calls, obviously. So that's why I do limit it as well. Your advice for those traders who feel they're losing when they're in a trade. Try to step away, come back every 10-minute candle, 15-minute candle or something. No bottom wick. Oh, there is one on broker. Big up Harry Sharp, bro, is one of the best traders in space. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Respect to you for the support. Come on, London. Make me some money. DAX is our hope here. DAX is our hope. DAX is our hope. Bounce play. Nas S2 again. Let's have a look, Nas. Yeah, had a 5-minute, 15-minute about to close as well. 2 minutes. I think in this case you would have to enter the 5-minute one, so you're not going to be too deep for the 15. But you could still try the 15. Beautiful liquidity grab. But if Nas is going to bounce, DAX should bounce. Oh yeah, DAX is already bouncing heavy. Piece of crap. How am I gonna take DAX right now for the bounce? It's too much stop loss. This 57. Yeah, that's way too big of a move. If I go in lower time frame right now, it's a bit risky, but 1-minute structure would do it. Rely on 4-hour support, as you know, if I could get a stop loss like this, 35. Let's see. That should be the one, if we can get that. Let's see if we can get this 1 minute pullback, which we are doing. Quick check of NAS. 15 minutes struggling on range. What's gold doing right now? Gold pushing down. Silver as well. DAX would be our shot here. 1 minute change structure like this. Oof. I wonder if we should just push it like this. Break of high, quick scalp. 32 pip stop. 5 minute candle close above. We need good bottom wick, guys. I need to see it. That's not gonna do it, man. To run tight stop. I mean, it's enough to run the 5 minute stop, but I can't run the 5 minute stop. It's just not making sense. I need to see some sort of liquidity grab, then I can run a tight stop. Then it will make sense. Yeah, that sucks. Otherwise, I'm just FOMOing. If I'm taking this, putting stops like this, it's just FOMO. Because without liquidity, anytime this can come back, retest the range. You know, I can't do FOMO. It's not gonna be good for me. Especially last 2 days of the month. Stupid. Stupid to just give that back for no reason. Because I want a 1 minute position. How's your month been? Very blessed, man. Very blessed. Hit the biggest trade of the year. Day before yesterday. Can't really complain, man. Just Asian, man. It's been a blessing if you're up during Asian. That's the only thing. It's a little bit annoying as a London trader because Asian is doing business. Now, I was able to capitalize off it, but I just love trading London. It's an amazing time of the day and it's a great session, but Asian's been killing it and Asian's such a difficult time for me. How big? It was a 10k trade, man. So, I mean, I know the internet shows massive trades, but for me, I think that's a great trade, man. Internet will show you 300k, whatever, all this bullshit. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off now, guys. Just not playing out, you know, what we wanted to see. We're kind of just slowing down here in London. Next month should be interesting as well. I'm looking forward. It's been a good month, man. It's been a good month. A lot of trades, actually, we've taken. Last year, let's have a look here. Last year, guys, 2025. Let's see how many trades we took in January. Let's have a look here. We took 93. We took 10 trades in January. This year, we have taken 12 trades so far. 12 trades so far. Been pretty good. Yeah, I would say there's been like a little bit of silly entries. Some things I could have avoided, like this small Nasdaq loss. But otherwise, it's been good, you know. Yeah, a lot of break evens though. But that's protecting it. That's protecting it. So yeah, got a win on DAX 1 minute. Good job, man. Very risky though, man. Very risky that with the stop here. You need that retest, huh? Be careful. But if you're happy to take the loss, that's totally good with you, man. You know, you have profits to play end of month. You don't really care. Then do that, you know. But yeah, it does make sense. Not a crazy thing. I just wanted something a little... I think, you know, maybe I could have got away with the 5 minute stop here, right? 60 points. We're pushing 40 points. Looks like it has the juice. But man, when your ideas are right, it's just hard if price is just being a little bit weird. Very hard to know in those scenarios. But overall, great lessons, great discussions. I appreciate you guys showing up to stream. That's what matters. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. We'll update you in a New York session. So make sure you're on the channels. And yeah, take care. Speak to you guys very, very soon. Much love and peace. Cheers, guys. Cheers. See you.